Yeah, let's get it.
Hello, Culture Speaks family. Welcome back. I think this is our episode 8, and we are bringing you a lot more energy than our last podcast. We're bringing you a lot more happiness, even though some people tried me 2 seconds ago just before we started recording.
Ain't nobody
But,
tried you.
mm-hmm, but, um, I'm always excited, anyways, and I feel like I say it in every episode, but I'm so excited, much more excited than our last episode, and maybe much more happy content. I'm not sure because I have no idea what today's episode is gonna be about. I have no idea what we're gonna talk about. I think today we're just gonna run our mouth. We're just gonna malpale. We're just gonna gossip. We're gonna say what's on our mind, speak on what's in our head. And I have some things on my chest that I want to share as well. But let me introduce my co host who gets on my nerves every freaking day. His name is Beyond Cham.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? This is Beyond. I don't know why you put it all charm, blah blah about, but yeah, this your boy Beyond, and you're the one who getting on my nerves for one, because
Mhm.
you're trying me. Like, can we have a peaceful morning for once?
You see, the thing is, like, we always say women are the ones that are emotional. But really and truly, men are the ones with the emotions. Men are the ones with the soft hearts. And it's crazy how in movies and in TV shows we always portray it as the girl who's always crying or the one with all the drama. But in reality, men are the one with the attitude, with the drama, with the emotions. Because two
We we,
seconds
we
ago, just we woke up this morning in love, happy, happy with our relationship, happy with each other. 2 minutes before we record this podcast, somebody catches an attitude. Mm?
I'm not being emotional. Speaking of females, y'all be giving unnecessary comments like that.
Hmm.
Some stuff that don't even need to be said. So I'm not I'm not I'm not emotional. I'm just annoyed because of you saying some shit that ain't even supposed to be said. Like, yo, what?
And and that's on speak in my mind. I'ma say whatever I need to say.
Exactly. And you think I'm
Period.
emotional? I'm just saying, like, yo, that's unnecessary. You don't have to say all that
Hmm.
bullshit. So yeah,
Hmm.
I'm not being emotional. I'm just
Whatever.
saying. Yeah.
Anyways, ignoring you and introducing the next segment right now, which is, can I get a drum roll? Beyond, can you give a drum roll? Next
I'm dead.
up is our giveaway. I am so excited. And before we even announce who the winner is, because we don't know, we haven't spin the wheel yet. But before we announce who the winner is, I just want to say, whoever you are, if you want to get me a little gift with your winnings, I will accept it. Um, but I'm so
No.
excited to do our first giveaway, our first drawing. Let's just take a minute to
They
breathe.
didn't go follow and comment just for them to buy gift.
Mm,
You
I don't
tried.
know.
You tried.
So I will spin the wheel twice just to make sure there's no cheating around here. I'll spin the wheel twice and I will announce who the winner is, and then we'll slide into your DMs and we will share that code with you. So, are you guys ready? Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, I'm going. Beyond, give me a countdown. Be like 5, 4. Go ahead. Go ahead.
5, 4, 3,
Mhm.
2, 1, go.
Okay, it's spinning. As soon as it stops, I'm gonna spin again. I'm not even gonna watch the name. Oh gosh, I'm nervous.
Wait, did it say it's 10 minutes spin or
No, I'm just spinning
Oh no,
twice.
10
Okay,
seconds.
shh. Right here. The winner is Keisha. Woo!
Okay.
Keisha,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. Thank you for supporting our channel. And just, I don't know, you're awesome. And we love you. And keep listening for future giveaways. So,
Hmm.
Keisha, Beyond, or myself will slide into your DMs pretty soon. And congratulations. I'm so happy for you. And I hope you spend it wisely. And yeah. Anything to say, Beyond?
Them tacos, eh?
Them tacos. But congratulations and thank you to everyone who entered our giveaway. We will, and I think you know what? I think she was the first person to enter too.
Yep, yep. She
So
was the very
I'm
first person.
just so happy to everyone who entered. And yeah, this is good. I wish I was rich. I wish we could do this every episode. Just be like, here's some money, here's some money.
You
You
better
get you get a $25 gift card. You get a $25 gift card.
you better find a sponsor because I ain't doing that.
Jesus is my sponsor. Oh my gosh. Okay, so
You
that's
know,
done.
do you know what's crazy though?
Mm,
Like I had in my mind, like, yo, I'm going for my Keisha because she was the first person
I
to comment.
know.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, I'm going for her, but
You're gonna have people thinking this is rigged. This
yeah,
was rigged. We planned
no,
this the
no,
whole time.
the reason I was waiting after the spin to be like,
Mhm.
if it had come up with somebody else's name, I would have been like, oh shit, I was going for my Keisha, but now that it's her,
Showing favoritism right there.
yeah.
Disqualified. Yeah, so now our last episode we were so depressed. It was depression. We talked about our failures and we don't really know what to talk about today, but I did want to start off our episode very positively, even though somebody catched an attitude. I wanted to share maybe one positive thing from you and maybe one positive thing from me. And then wherever the rest of this episode goes, it goes. And hopefully it comes out good. And we don't care. We're putting it out there. But
Yeah.
how about you share some good news, Beyond? Give us something. Something to put a smile on our faces.
Well, I got a good job. Or should I say a better job than the one I have. And I ain't trying to talk shit about my old job, so I guess
Yeah,
that's a positive.
in case your coworkers out here listening, they're like,
Yeah.
huh?
Oh, yeah, I ain't trying to talk
And you
shit.
haven't told them yet, so I guess this would be their first time hearing that you're starting a new job soon.
Yeah, and
So,
I'm not even going on Sunday for them to like,
hmm
cause yeah. So I guess I'm gonna call them
hmm
and be like, hey, too bad, but shit, I got a job. I feel
mm.
bad actually.
A bit more professional though, because you never know. Life
Yeah,
can humble you real quick. So a bit more
yeah.
professional and yeah. So that's interesting. If Beyond coworkers are listening to this, sorry. Sorry you had to find out this way. But I'm really excited about your new job because I can see some pretty things in my future. And it's right around the Thanksgiving Christmas season. So I will be extending my Christmas list. That's for sure. I think I had what 4 or 5 things that from you that I wanted on there, and now
That's exactly what you're gonna get.
I'm gonna increase it.
Wait, what did? Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, yeah.
I
Okay,
texted it to you,
yeah.
so there's no excuse.
Mhm.
And to anyone listening, yes, I did text him my Christmas list 2 months ago, just so
What is my
you can.
Christmas list, anyways?
You never gave me your Christmas list.
Another PS5.
Oh boy, please.
I'm
Anywho,
dead.
lucky we got family listening, so I can't respond. Um, yeah, so that was really good news, and I am trying my hardest to think of some good news on my end. Um, hmm. Good news for Jasmine. I woke up this morning. Amen. Amen. Um, Good news for me. I don't know. I feel like, you know, I'm pretty much the same person. I applied for two scholarships for next year. I have not had a response, but let's just say that's good news. Let's manifest it. We are manifesting that I get good news from these scholarships that I applied to. And I'm going to let that be my good news.
Did you try
Unless
that?
you, huh?
Did you try ASO?
Nobody knows what you're talking about when you say that joke. Do you want to
Uh,
explain the joke? Is it just going to be an inside joke and leave our
yeah, I'll leave it like
listeners?
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'll leave it
Okay,
like
well,
that.
listeners, there was an inside joke here. Okay, cool.
I mean,
So,
because
yeah,
that's too
that's
long to explain anyway. So, yeah.
okay. So, what are we going to talk about today? I know we're trying to keep it positive, but there is something bothering my heart. Should I
Yeah,
share it
right.
with the people?
Go ahead.
So, we came up with this podcast and we promote it with friends, families, strangers on social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is my first quote unquote business, right?
Yeah.
I would consider this podcast more of a business venture. Let's just say something like that. And I've always heard people say when you start a business, the last person to support you is your friends and your family. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
So I'm saying all this to say we promoted this giveaway in this episode, well, or last episode, and I was kind of sad by how many family members of mine entered. And I'll say it. Only one. Let me think. Only one family member entered, and that's crazy. I have a really big family, and only one family entered. Now, beforehand, I would say I always like to make an excuse for people and be like, mm, maybe everybody was busy, or maybe they didn't know they could enter as family. But I gotta take it aside because I shared it multiple times with my family members, and I really encourage them to apply, like, like, subscribe and comment. A few liked and subscribed, but none of them left a comment, which would be like the final piece to enter the giveaway, right?
mm-hmm.
So it really broke my heart when I saw only one family member um entered. So that kind of like just left me feeling like, maybe I'm too there for everybody.
When,
No, when I need them to be there, they're not there. And that might be taking it a bit too far to give that, conclusion.
when,
But it's like when a family member need me, I'm there. So if the simplest of tasks, which is to support me, because to me that's simple,
so I say this.
and you don't do that, then
I
yeah,
say
I'll
this.
let you. I'll let you.
When I get rich, don't ask me for shit.
I'm
I'm just
telling you,
saying.
I'm
I'm
gonna.
just putting
I'm
it
no
out
like.
there.
I'm praying God blesses me with the lottery so I can really get payback. I can be like, you get a car, you
I'm
get a car,
there.
you
Don't.
nah. Nah. I remember who entered my giveaway on my podcast, and you wasn't one of them.
I'm
No,
dead.
but and that's put aside your mom and dad and your older family members. I'm talking about my young family members who are like always on social media, active
True.
on social
True.
media. Cause I'm like, you're active just as much as me. You can like my pictures You can like my pictures and you can go gossip about me, but you can't support me. But I always see that out there saying, your friends and family are the last to support you, and I really felt that, which is crazy. And it doesn't take away my motivation to continue, but it just makes me a little bit more aware, and that's
Yeah,
okay
yeah,
sometimes. But
yeah.
yeah, I won't hold it in my heart. I'll move on, and if they need me, I'm there. But
I forgive
I'll
you.
just I'll keep it in the
Just
back
to,
of my head. If that
mm,
lottery winning come through, I'll keep it in the back of my head for sure.
mhm. Yeah,
But yeah,
but
is there
and
anything?
also like
Mhm.
I seen a couple people. There's a couple people who say something about Q&A to send like anonymous question and all that stuff. A lot of people been asking me, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it.
Mm.
And I feel like the people who actually been asking me about it, they did not. Now when I posted, they did not ask no question, but I
I feel
thought
like
they would.
I feel like I'm gonna stop you there because I feel like you're missing the backstory. Because you just jumped into a situation that none of our listeners would understand.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it's either you want to explain the idea and how the idea failed, or you just skip this story
You,
altogether.
you know what? Yeah, what I'm gonna do is
Go ahead and say how the situation happened.
no, just gonna leave it there, and
No,
I'm
I'm
a
gonna say it. No, I'm gonna throw that shade. You don't want to say it? That's your business. I'm gonna say it. So a lot of people hit up Beyond and said, "Hey, you guys should do questions and answers. We ask you questions and you'll answer on the podcast." I knew nothing about this. Beyond told me that the idea, and let's go and let's create this poll with questions. Okay, fine. And it's kind of funny. The poll was created and it was sent out. It was shared with everyone. And what happened? We got some inappropriate questions, which now I can laugh back on because it's like, you want us to talk about this on our podcast? Not the kind of podcast we got going on here. But I feel like we had a decent amount of questions, but just
you just
had
don't.
nothing to do
Yeah,
with our podcast.
yeah,
It was more like, hey, so when you're trying to, and
yeah.
we were like, wait, what? We were
And put a
like,
name on it. Put a name on it, cause
we were like,
like
that's our bad because we sent it out anonymously, so we can't ask somebody to be anonymous and say, okay, put your name.
no, no, no,
That
not their
that
name. Like
defeats the purpose.
whoever
Who
you
was the
asking.
question for? Yeah.
Yeah, cause you cannot
But
like.
I'll take that as a personal fail. I wouldn't even put that on the people. I'll take that as like a, I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's why I say I'm gonna leave it like that, and then one day I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna put like we're gonna put like if we're gonna give you a chance to like do like anonymous questions out there, and then now when I post the next time, people know. At least
What
the people
first?
who's responding, who's listening to us know. But
Hmm.
yeah,
See, what frustrates me with you is you are kind to people, and you should be kind to people, but you're not kind to me when there's time. So should I mess up on something, you attack me at my throat. Not literally, but you would be like, you did this, da, 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 da. Or let's say I curse you. You cursing me, Jasmine? You cursing me? So you quick to give me my wrong. But I feel like when other people, and this is me completely changing the topic here. When I feel like you have been wronged by somebody, you're always like, nah, I'm not gonna bring this up. I'm just gonna, whatever, whatever. And I'm like, yo, 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 if I did that, you would come at me. So you go after that person and you won't do it. And that's probably bad for
be,
me as a girlfriend to
because
be like, start the drama. But honestly, sometimes some people need to be put in their place. But you don't do that. You're not the kind of person to put people in their place. I am, though. Try me. Try me. And I'm
because
a,
because
but
the thing
let
is,
me, uh huh.
me and you. we're gonna have to talk about it and fix it because we have something. I'm not gonna hold it forever on you, because it's not.
Mm,
It's gonna affect the relationship.
mm,
But me and different people, if you do me wrong, I'm gonna hold it forever if I want to, because it's not gonna, it's not gonna affect nothing from, like, because we probably might not have a strong connection, or like a strong relationship to, like,
mm.
to be affected. So I'm gonna hold it, and I don't have to talk about it with you because I could just cut you off. You know what I'm saying? If you do me wrong, ain't nothing for me to come to you about it. I could just cut you off
And
when there's time for you to be cut off.
but that's not how I see it. I see it as you just not standing your ground, and it grinds my gears because I'm like, oh, if I did that, woo, Lord, give me strength. But
Nobody.
when they do that, and you know that when they do that, it's like, I'm not gonna start nothing. Or is it that is whatever? And I'm just like, that's not the energy that you give me, and I want you
But
to
is it is
give
it
that
wo-
energy to other
is it
people because
is
no, uh-huh.
is it
Is
worth
it?
starting something for, though?
I guess not, but I'm the type
Yeah,
of
you see.
person you step on my feet, be prepared for your feet to be stepped on. And that's probably really bad. But if it was me who step on your feet, you step back on my feet.
No, I'm not gonna step back.
If it's somebody else to step on your feet, you're just gonna be like, oh, you must have not seen my feet there.
No, if
And that grinds my gears. I'm like,
if
give them the
if you step
energy
on my
that
feet,
you
I'm not gonna step on
confidently
your
give.
feet.
Whatever.
Yeah, at least that's how you feel. But if you step on
Mm-hmm.
my feet, I step on your feet. No, I don't.
Yeah. Well, let's move on. That I just had to put that energy out there. That pissed me off. I'm just speaking on my heart today, people. So, where do you see this podcast going in 5 years? You asked me that earlier this morning, and I'm like, I don't know, but I'm gonna throw that on you. Where do you see this podcast going
Why
in
you
five
why
years?
you throw when you throw something, I ask you.
I'll answer after you. Go ahead. Where do you see this podcast going in 5 years? And don't overthink it.
Well, I mean, again, more listeners.
Mm,
I think, again, more listeners became a little, not only just for our friends, our families, but for, like, you know, the entire
mm-hmm,
world. And
mm-hmm,
my people, y'all need to start listening to me too. So it's just, y'all pissing me off sometimes. I know some of
mm-hmm,
it. The thing about it is some of them can't speak can't speak English back home, so it's hard for them to even be following me and listening to me. But
mm-hmm.
well, should I start speaking in a New York or something? Because they're pissing me off. But yeah, get more listeners and more people to, yeah.
Okay.
The same,
Where do
the
I?
same thing.
My thing is, where do I see this podcast going in 5 years is a bit unknown. Obviously, I want to keep it going, and the numbers don't really affect me. Should we get one view? Should we get two views? I'm still gonna keep going because I feel like we this is our opportunity to say what's always on our mind, and why not? But it gets a little discouraging because I open my TikTok and I'm seeing everybody and their mother starting a podcast. And it's like,
I'm
oh,
done.
here goes another person to compete against. Because I woke up this morning and I'm on my TikTok and I don't even listen to podcasts. So it's very ironic that I'm making one. But I saw Trevor Noah. I'm like, come on, Trevor Noah.
You don't need no podcast,
You don't
bro.
need no podcast. You already have a platform. You have multiple platforms. Like just go sit somewhere
Yeah.
and go do
Mhm.
something. It's just seeing all these celebrities create another money making thing. Like for us, it's just to speak what's on our mind or speak
Yeah.
about, something, whatever we feel like. That's why we call it culture speaks, because my brain is wired to Dominica, your brain is wired to Ethiopia, and whatever we say comes with our background of those things. But it's just crazy just seeing these celebrities, and it's not like they use their podcast to help people. They just, you know what I mean? Like, we have nothing yet. We choose to do a giveaway. You know, like, we have nothing to give away.
Yeah, yeah.
We have nothing to give away, and meanwhile, it's only 6 episodes later, and we're like, giveaway.
Yeah,
So
that's crazy. Yeah.
out here eating ramen noodles, and we're like, giveaway. So it's just crazy how, I see these people on these platforms, and I guess I'm just a big hater, but that's how I feel about it. But in the future, yeah, I do want to reach more people who have different backgrounds and are from different cultures, and it would be so awesome to get them on an episode. And I know we have guests coming up, but still, I want more guests and more people, and you know just
Well, I mean,
turn it into something that I don't even know what it could be. Yeah, so um yeah, today's episode was just a rant of what was on our mind, or what was on my mind, pretty much, because I feel like I did all the talking in this episode and
you
just
got
attacked Beyond, but c'est la vie.
all right, guys. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, official culture speak, official underscore culture speaks. Again, official underscore culture speak, and also don't forget to follow us on Spotify. We still on Spotify, and also on YouTube. Please subscribe. We got like about, I don't know, a lot of listeners, but we don't have subscribers at all. So please make sure when you listen, just click the subscribe button, and then we see you on next episode.
Bye.
Bye.